Do you have like a memorable or favorite part to the South Carolina portion of our trip?
My favorite part was probably like what we did today. So today we went to Cracker Barrel. Like last night we went to Cracker Barrel and we talked to a family from the military who's the dad works in the military. And then tonight we talked with a bunch of like students who just like are kids from South Carolina that are like from the local high schools. That was definitely my favorite part, probably just because like again like my preconceptions of like kids was it's just like so different, and like it's like so relaxing to be able to like laugh and like have like normal discussions about like Love Island or like shows that are like like I didn't know, whereas like Universal and like I thought people were so different, but they're like really not. So it just kind of made me think about like we're all so similar, but it was so interesting to kind of hear like the I guess culture shocks. Like we talked about like the girl who I was talking to tonight, she like goes to church every single Sunday, and like I don't even know one person that goes to church every single Sunday.
I think my favorite part was meeting people and interviewing them and learning about their lives and their experiences. Specifically, we met this really cute old woman, and I forgot her name. Sally. And she was just the most energetic person I think I've ever met. And she was, even though like we didn't really plan on meeting her. It was kind of just a chance meeting, but she just started talking to us, and she was so charismatic and so lively. Now that I've experienced so many people and I've met so many amazing people, I definitely have a different perception of people living in the South.
I'd say my favorite part was definitely like going to the farm with Celeste, and basically because my mom is very much into like holistic health, and what she tells me I kind of disregard at times, and I kind of say like, Mom, that's not true, like come on, like let's be so for real. But but Celeste was like, her growing up on the farm, it's very much like she doesn't believe that much in pharmaceuticals, and she thinks that food is healing, and like we don't really think about that part of farming.
My favorite part was probably the food. I really like the food. I like the mac and cheese is good. I love barbecue food. I like, even though it's really heavy, it still tastes really good. And also meeting like different people and like understanding their way of life and why they live that way, and what they think about us, like how we like, if like many people stereotype people from the South, they also have stereotypes for us, but like it's not really always true. Now like we kind of talk about those differences.
When we had dinner at Mrs. Field's house on a farm, and we like kind of made our own food, and it was like Southern meal, I think that was one of my favorite moments of the trip, because Mrs. Fields herself is a person who lives by giving more than receiving, and I think that's a very special thing. Like lots of people say they want to be a good person, but to actually like do better and not expect anything in return like is something that is not done because it's so hard. And she truly is just such a good person, and she also lives her life so differently than me and the people that I surround myself with. The people that we've talked to, like the glimpses of joy, happiness, and love that they experience, it's really refreshing to like take a step back and see that not everything has to be like super amplified, because that's something I live in. I don't know if it's just a New York thing, but that's something that my brain, like I don't think my nervous system is as calmed out as it's supposed to be. But like a Southern way is taking a step back and being slow and finding like the nice things in life, and that's definitely been very, very good for me to see and experience.
I really like the Gullah Geechee cooking class because I feel like just understanding that, like, that culture kind of comes from just like Africans who moved in like very early on, like a long time ago. I really love like the storytelling aspect and just how they like kept customs and like remain to like keep their values and like just have those beliefs and just continue like carrying on like their past.
The cooking classes, because just learning about Mrs. Fields and Regina, like it was just really fun, and all of their culture was really cool. And then also having a dinner with one of the local people, it felt like we were almost a big family, and it was so fun, and they were really nice.
Going to the Fields farm, that was probably the nicest part. Like the cooking and the culture, and just seeing like where our food comes from, and like how like where